Good morning, my dear students. Today is your third day of your computer. Today we will study characteristics of a computer. Okay, so in the last class we discussed all the generation of the computers, like this first generation, second generation, and third generation, and fourth. The technology, like in the first transistor, in the second, in the first vacuum tube, second transistor, third IC, in the fourth LSI, VLSI, in the fifth USLI, ultra scale large integration circuit. These were the technology used according to the generations and years are these things you have to remember, and the size, the cost, all things were reduced generation by generation. So these all are all about the generation of computers. Now we will study characteristics of computer. What are the characteristics? What makes a computer such a powerful machine? It is a combination of features like speed, storage, accuracy, automaticity, diligence, a scientific approach, and versatility. So first, these are the characteristics of computer: your speed, automatic, diligence, storage, accuracy, and scientific approach. So one by one we discuss about these things. Speed, of course we know the speed of computer is very good, means very high. Computer can perform the operation in a few seconds. Just for you to measure the speed of a moving vehicle, you can also measure the speed of a computer. So we can also measure the speed of computer in the megahertz, gigahertz. That is the speed of the computer we can measure. The speed of computer can be measured in terms of millisecond, microsecond, nanosecond, and picosecond. So that the hertz was I was talking, that is the rate of, that is the speed of CPU that we can measure. And this is the speed of computer that we can measure in the millisecond, microsecond, nanosecond, and picosecond. Automatic, of course computer is automatic, he can do the work automatically. Once process has been initiated, you have given any command, computer will perform that one, he will complete that. Diligence means after working for the long time, suppose we are working for 7 hours, then we need rest or we need food because we are tired. But in the case of computer, you continuously you work with the computer 10 hour, 15 hour, computer will never tired. So that is diligence. Storage, of course computer has a memory, because that there is a internal memory, external memory. For the computer we can store many files, documents, video, picture, and all the things, and also programs of the computer, they all are stored in the storage. So that is also very important one, because memory is very much very required for the any computer. Suppose for us also memory is very required, because we can remember the things. In the same also computer memory is required to keep your data, files, and all that. Accuracy, of course computer, generally it is told that computer never commit any mistake, he is not doing any mistake. So the accuracy of this computer is 99.9%, almost 100%. Scientific approach, the entire approach to solve a problem by computers is highly scientific and based on algorithms and mathematical logic. So for the scientific work, for the research purpose, for the higher calculation, so the big calculation, we are using computers. So these are the characteristics of computer: your speed, automatic, diligence, storage, accuracy, scientific approach. These are the characteristics of your computer. Next is your one more characteristics we left, that is versatility. Versatility can carry out tasks ranging from simple mathematical calculation to solving highly complex. So versatility means any type, means easy to difficult, any type of work he can perform. That is the versatility of the computer. Next is your limitation. Of course we have the also limitation, because we are very, even some works we can do, some works we cannot do. So there is also limitation for the computer also. What is the limitation? Computer do not have ability to take decision, because computer has no any sense, so computer will not take the decision. Computer have no emotions, of course, non-living thing, so emotion will be not there. Next, computer need instruction for every stage. So always, because he is not a sense of humor, so again and again we have to say, give the instruction. In case of wrong input, the computer will produce wrong output. If you give the wrong information, wrong input, of course you will get the wrong answer. So that's the limitation of computer. Okay, my dear students, next what you have to do, this recall time you have to write in your copy and learn it, and again you go through this chapter, read one by one. If any dot if you not understand, or you are feeling that you have their problem, you can ask to me in this group, you can post that question. Yeah, I will help you. Next, here is some question. Who invented Pascal line? Of course, Blaise Pascal. Who invented Pascal line? The answer will be Blaise Pascal. Who is the father of computer? Charles Babbage. Which generation computer transistor? Second. What technology was used in third generation computer? Of course, ICs. Which programming language was used in second generation computer? Assembly. So likewise, fill in the blank. The concept of binary language was introduced by, of course, Lady Ada Lovelace. The first generation computer was used vacuum tube. The first instrument for calculation was the abacus. The history of computer start about 2000 years ago. So likewise, you can do this all. Okay, try to do by yourself this all this objective answer. I will also help you for. I will also provide the answer of these all. But first of all, you try by yourself. Okay, thank you. So your homework is do this all objective in your copy by yourself. In next class I will give you the answer of all. Okay, thank you.